See this? You guys remember this? Car saving money check sheet. I don't need this anymore. You want to know why? Because I got a new car! And welcome to the inside of my new car. So in today's video we are doing a full car tour. So in the beginning I just showed you the outside of the car, didn't really talk much about it. Basically it's like an SUV station wagon. It is a 2015 Nissan Murano. It is a gray color, which, fun fact, I actually despise the color of my car. I really wanted black on black, but the only Murano that they had is this one, which was a gray one with black leather interior. So I did get my black, kind of, but not fully. A lot of people were like, oh my god, you got a gray car. I know. I did not want a gray car. I wanted a black car with black interior, but that didn't end up happening. So the car is a gray, kind of like a bluish gray color. And the color of the car, of the exterior, is actually kind of how I came up with the name of my car, which we will get into. But I figured I would go ahead and show you guys the interior of the car, kind of talk about what this car does, because it is quite fancy. I am in a parking lot kind of behind a bunch of buildings. I didn't want to film it where I live because I didn't want people to like see where I live, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of in like this really big deserted parking lot for like some privacy. So hopefully like people don't think I'm doing a drug deal here or something. Like that would be weird. But yeah, I'm gonna show you like the trunk and the back seat, and the front seat area is where all of the fun little gadgets are. So the first thing you're probably noticing is how I'm sitting. I am very, very close to the wheel. This is how close I have to sit to the steering wheel in order to drive safely. Now, it is not safe to sit this close to the steering wheel. I am very much aware, but in order for my feet to reach the accelerator and the brake safely, I have to sit this close to the wheel. I am very, very short. This car is very, very big, so sitting close to the wheel is just something I have to do. Every single car I've ever driven, I always have to sit really close to the wheel. It's just how it has to be. So this is how it looks when I am sitting, and how I drive. This is, you know, this is what I'm looking like. We have a really thin steering wheel. I'm not used to having a steering wheel this thin. In my Cavalier, the steering wheel was like this, so I'm used to really gripping onto a thick steering wheel. This one is a lot thinner. I don't have any sort of wheel cover on here because I actually have heated steering wheel. So when it's really cold out, this whole steering wheel will heat up and keep my hands warm. So that's kind of a fun fact. But this is what I look like in the driver's seat. Sorry, I'm filming this literally by myself. I don't have anyone to help me film. So hopefully it's not too shaky or anything, or just kind of bear with me here. So yeah. There I am in the driver's seat, and next I will show you guys what the trunk area looks like because we have a lot of room back there, and I recently just got to experience going grocery shopping for the first time in this thing, and there is so much room. There's so much room back there. I could fit like $400 worth of groceries back there, okay? It was thebomb.com. So let me take you outside again and I will show you what the trunk looks like. And this is really cool. So when the car is off, just like another really cool thing, when the car is off and I go to get out of the car, it moves back for me. So I have more room to get out, which I think is really cool. All right, so we have like an automatic lifter upper thingy, and then here is what the back of the trunk looks like. Hopefully you guys can see. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare. We have a ton of room in here, and then that's the back seat right there. And then these buttons right here, you can actually press them and the seats will fold down by themselves, so I don't have to mess with it. I wonder if I can do it like that. And I come over to this side. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now I have even more room. Like I could probably fit like a small couch in here. Ton of room in the back trunk here. And then in here, we have just a spare tire and stuff, you know, just stuff you need. Nothing too exciting in there. And then over here, we have another compartment, and this is basically where you have like a jack, and I have just extra wrenches and stuff. Oh my gosh, look at that. And then when I want to put the seats back up, you press this button right here. So this one puts them down, this one lifts them back up, so I don't have to get in there and mess with that kind of stuff. Oh, I'll show you this one right here. So press that button, watch that seat. Look at that. Oh my god, that is so cool. So that is what the trunk and the back seats, that's what they do. And then when I want to close it, just press. And it shuts. Look how fancy. Oh, really quickly, as I am editing this car tour, I completely forgot one of the most exciting things for me personally is on the back windshield, I have a back windshield wiper. I totally forgot to point that out. I totally forgot to mention it. I don't know why, because that is so cool to me. And I can like wash it. I can like push it and like washer fluid will wash my back windshield for me. Life-changing. Life-changing. I had to mention that. I can't believe I didn't point that out because that's one of the things I'm most excited about. I don't know why, but it's really exciting to me. So I have one of those as well. Okay, and then something that's different from my other car, the gas cap is on the driver's side, whereas all my other cars, they've always been on the passenger side. So that's been something to get used to. And then the back seat, open it up. Okay, so here's what the interior of the back seat door looks like. Another thing that is really cool to me that I've never had before is automatic windows. Okay, in my Cavalier, it had the twist up windows, so I had to do it manually, whereas this one, the windows go up and down just by pressing a button. I know, call me humble, but that is really cool to me because I've never had that before. And here's what the back seats look like. Again, all black leather interior. And my mom was sweet enough to buy me all new WeatherTech mats for my front and back seat. So I do have WeatherTech mats back here to protect my interior. So we have really big, comfy seats right here, and I'm pretty sure, I think one of these actually leans back. I think you can actually lean these back. So if we're going on like a long car trip or something and you need more room to spread out, you can do that. And then I'm gonna get in here. And then in the middle here, we have obviously a middle seat where you can sit, and you also can pull this down and you have cup holders and a little place to put your phone or cigarettes or whatever. So that's really cool. If I ever have people in my back seat, they have options to put their drinks. Also, I have heated back seats and a USB charger and some vents back here. So people back here can have their seating heated up, high or low on both of them. It doesn't have the option for the middle seat, just the two back seats, but I thought that was really cool. Heated back seats, what? That is so fancy. And then a little USB charging port. And then the same goes for over here, which is this seat. Same as the other one. It can be nice and heated up and leaned back. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure these can be leaned back. I don't know how, but my boyfriend did that last time when we were in here. He laid the seat down, so I don't know. I don't know how to do it, but it is an option. And then same thing over here. We have this really cool kind of like metal graphite or something. I don't know. It kind of looks like backsplash to me as like an accent next to the black leather, which I think is really fancy. And when you look up, ready for this? Look at that sunroof. Isn't that crazy? That thing is freaking huge. This thing is almost like a convertible, basically. So it has two full sunroofs, so you can see completely up and outside. Really cool. Again, I've never had that before. Get like a better angle for you. There we go. So that is what the sunroof looks like. I think this is technically called a moonroof. I could be wrong. I'm not very educated on fancy cars, but yeah, that is what the sunroof looks like, and that is the full back seat area. And then the front seat, we have the button that can lock and unlock the car. I also have my own little key fob, and this also does have remote start as well, which is really cool. I've never had that before. So I have my little key fob, and this little button can lock and unlock the door. And then this is what the front seat looks like. I have Avril with me, my dog, because I don't know, I just thought I'd bring her along for company. So lots of room in here. Obviously 2 seats. We have the driver's side right here, and then the passenger side over there, obviously. So on the inside of this door, we have the window controls for the back seat, the front seat. I'm pretty sure this is like a window lock button. And then we have the lock and unlock buttons, and then we have the mirror adjustment things here. Door handle, and then here, which is really cool, I can actually set my seat memory so I remember, so the car remembers how, like, my settings for my seat, if that makes sense. So L1 is mine, or seat 1 is mine, and seat 2 setting is for my boyfriend, and you just set it, and you get in, and you press whichever one you need. And then just a little storage compartment in here, speaker. There's what, you know, all that stuff looks like. And I'm really glad I got WeatherTech mats, because look at my driver's seat already. Like, that would be all over the interior if I didn't have a WeatherTech mat here, so that's really cool. We have another storage compartment down here, and then right on top where the wheel is, we just have a vent. I'm pretty sure this kind of stuff is for that. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm still trying to get to know this car. And then here we have like the traction control. This is the trunk button. This is the heated steering wheel button, and this works really, really well. I love my heated steering wheel. I'm so spoiled, it's crazy. And when you're sitting in the car, here is what the steering wheel looks like. So really nice. It just says Nissan right there. I can't believe I'm a Nissan owner. That's just freaking insane to me. And then the steering wheel has a bunch of buttons here. So this is for like the phone, this is to control the radio or stuff, settings for there, or buttons for settings, radio stuff, volume up and down buttons, so I don't even have to mess with the dial over here. This is all like cruise control stuff, which is very different for me. I have never ever had cruise control before, so I can set it. This button right here, I can tell the car how many car lengths I want to be away from the car in front of me. So if I want to be 3 car lengths away from the car ahead of me, I can set that. And if I get too close, the car will slow down on its own. And if I get too far away, the car will speed up until I'm 3 car lengths away, if that makes any sense. If you guys have a car that does this, then you totally get it. But that's what that button is for. And then this is just the cruise on and off. here is what the dash looks like. We have the speedometer with the gas and the RPM with the engine temp. I have the car off right now because gas prices are way too damn high to just have my car idling right now. I'll turn it on in a little bit just to show you everything, but for right now I have the car off. Just have my dash, obviously, it's pretty high up. Mirror, obviously. Hello. Phone holder. My boyfriend actually found this for me on Amazon, and this phone holder is actually for this model of car. So I don't know if you can see, but it actually snaps on to the car right there, and I still have access to my emergency blinkers, and I can open and shut these vents if I need to. And then this is the full spaceship looking thing. I'm like, wow, what, this is insane. So it has a pretty decent, I think 6x4 touchscreen right here. I also have a CD player right here, which is very important to me. Some buttons and whatnot. I'll show you what all of these do once I turn the car back on. And then here is for like temperature control, and I can have my side do one thing and the passenger side do another thing, okay? That is just, that's crazy. So if I'm really cold, I can have it blowing 80 degrees over here, and if they're really hot sitting over there, they can have it blowing at like 69 degrees. It's insane, like, just absolutely insane. And here we just have my little shifter. My car is an automatic, it's not a stick. I do not know how to drive a stick, so I just have an automatic. And then I also have push start, I think that's what that's called. So I just put my foot on the brake, hit that button, and the car starts, okay? I don't have to fuck with putting a key in the ignition anymore, which again is also very weird to me. I've never had that. Can't tell you how many times I have tried to put a key in the ignition somewhere, but there's no ignition. It's very strange. Wait, what is this? What is this? I have no idea what that little compartment is, but I'm assuming that's where the ignition would be. I guess I don't have an ignition, but I have this little compartment that I just found. Okay, can I get this back in? Probably shouldn't have taken it off. There we go. Another really cool thing, which is insanely fancy to me, is we have the driver's side and the passenger side, and these are heated and cooled seats. Okay, that's crazy. In the wintertime, I can have a warm butt. In the summertime, I can have a cold butt. And same thing on the passenger side. So warm butt, cool butt. Like, that's so crazy. It's so weird. It's so fancy. Like, what is my life? Why do I have such a fancy car? And then over here, just a, you know, a cigarette lighter. But a lot of cars don't come with these anymore. Like, when I got this car, there was not a cigarette lighter in here. You could probably just use like a phone charger or something in here. I don't even know if the cigarette lighter actually works or not. And then right in the center here, I have two little cup holders. I have my Big B latte right there, all nice and warm and ready to go. So just two little cup holders, and then right here I have a little compartment, and this is just where I keep my aux cable. So it has a aux cable input, and it also has a, I don't know how well you can see that, but it also has a USB input as well. So I just keep that stuff in there. And then right in the center, we have my center console compartment thing. Right here, we have a little area to put like a phone or papers or something. I don't really know. And here, right in the center, is where I keep some stuff. So I have all of my CDs right here in the center compartment. Yes, I am still someone that has a CD holder thingy-mabop. So I just keep that right there so I have access to all my CDs. I have some change in here because, you know, you never know when you're going to need some change. What else do I have? I have a phone charger in here, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it does have a little compartment right there. Sorry if you can't really see that. It's kind of dark down there where I can plug my phone charger in, so it's kind of out of the way. So I just keep an extra phone charger in here. And then I also keep this little book, which I showed you guys in my vlog, but it's a auto registration and insurance holder. So I keep my proof of insurance and my vehicle's registration in here. So if I ever were were to get pulled over, I can just hand this to them and everything they need is in here. Not going to open it, obviously, because there's personal information in here, but I keep that in here and ready to go in case I ever need it. So that's really everything I keep in there. Really deep, lots of room. Like, for the fact that all my CDs fit in here, like, that's a big thing, okay? Like, and it fits, so just close that up. Over on the passenger side, it's basically the same thing, just handle, lock and unlock, window control. The seat looks the exact same as it does on the driver's side. And then over here I have my glove box, which I just keep some stuff in there. Like, I have owner's manuals, I have an umbrella, an extra pair of sunglasses, I have some winter gloves if I need them, some extra car fresheners. Nothing really too exciting. My favorite car freshener is the Little Tree, the Black Ice. That is my favorite car freshener to have in my car. So I always have one of those in there, and I always keep extras in my glove box. And then just for extra, I just keep these little, like, refresh car things in here as well. And yeah, that is pretty much, oh, I forgot to show you up here. So up here, you know, right above the rear view mirror, I just have some more buttons for, like, the lights and stuff. All the lights when you open the door, that light. This is the button for the sunroof, which I will show you guys because this actually does something really cool. And then here I have a compartment for sunglasses, which I just keep my Michael Kors sunglasses in there. Yeah, that is the top of my car. I have the mirrors right here. Cool, awesome. Every car has those. Another one over here. So yeah, that's basically the front seat. Let's turn this baby on and show you what else she can do, because she does a lot. She can do a lot. So let's turn her on, shall we? Okay, and then I'm gonna set it to all right. Wow. Okay, so when you turn the car on, this is what I see right when I start it. So I have the time, the temperature, it has that little thing right there tells me that my blind spot detector is on. I have blind spot detectors on all 4 corners of the car. So if I'm backing up and someone's coming, my car will beep at me. If, you know, there's someone in the other lane next to me, it'll flash at me with these little lights right here. It'll blink if there's a car next to me, letting me know that I can't pass yet. Let's see, what else do we have in here? We have my Bluetooth audio that I can see. That's what's playing right now. Next, we just have my navigation, tells me which way I'm going. What else? Drive computer. So I get 19, about almost 20 miles per gallon. Let's see. Yep, fuel economy, whatever. Driving aids. This basically just talks about, yeah, so there's like my blind spots, my tire pressure, my warning review, no items to review, that's good, and just some settings. So some of the settings I have are like driver assistance, blind spot, I have emergency brake, I have driver attention alert, timer alert, low temperature alert, you know, that kind of cool stuff. I can customize the display of my car. So my car icon color, basically, like when you start the car, it'll show you your car or whatever, and you can choose whatever color. Since I didn't get my black on black, I chose black for that one. Navigation settings, welcome effect, just, you know, stuff like that. Vehicle settings, maintenance clock, all kinds of fun stuff in here. That's what this is. I always keep it on this screen because I like to see my miles per hour, and I also like to know like which direction I'm going. So, and then that's the RPM, and that I have a full tank of gas, and this right here tells me how many miles I have until I need to get gas. So I have 372 more miles to go before I need gas. And then this car also has 118,050 miles on it, so not too bad. I mean, my Cavalier only had 56,000, so this is higher than I'm used to, but still that's not bad for a car. And this is what the screen looks like when the car is on. So we have menu, map, audio, volume button. This is also touch screen right here, so I can text or quick dial. We have a menu button, settings, basically all the same stuff that we did over here, you can do over here as well. I usually just keep it on audio. And then we have camera. Oh my god, let me show you camera. Look at this, you guys. So I have a front camera, I have a back camera, and I also have a bird's eye view camera. Isn't that crazy? So I can see everything that is around the vehicle, and if I press it again, it'll show me where I'm parked on the side. So if I'm not sure if I'm in the lines, I hit the camera button again, and it'll say, hey, like you're in the line or you're not in the line, and then the front camera here. So that is probably one of the coolest features this car has. I love the bird's eye camera, the front camera, the backup camera, side cameras. It's gnarly. I have the music stuff, back button, tune and scroll for the radio. That's what all that stuff is. Here is the temperature stuff, so I usually just keep it on auto. I try to, at least, because I'm not used to having auto. Like in my old car, I had to do everything manually. With this one, I can press auto and the car will just do everything for me. So I'm trying to get used to that, but it's kind of loud, so yeah, we'll just turn that down for now. The mirror also has some buttons, like I'm assuming garage door openers. That's what that's for. I do not know what these buttons are for, the little circle in the eye. So if any of you guys can help me with that, what does this mean? Really fancy, like holy mother of God. Like this looks like a damn spaceship in here. Am I right? Like, this is craziness. Now the sunroof. I don't really know how to work this, so bear with me here. Ooh. Wow. Okay, so the sunroof is open. Really cool. And then I'm assuming oh, that's what it does. It closes this. Look at that. What? And look, it's like I don't even have a sunroof anymore. It literally just closes it. So, but how do I like... Wow, what? That's so crazy. Isn't that like the craziest shit you've ever seen? Like that's so gnarly to me. But yeah, having this is like really nice. Like in the summertime, that's gonna be prime AF, okay? I'm really excited about that. Other really cool things is the mirrors, my side mirrors, they defrost themselves. So if the car senses that they're a little bit frosty, they will also defrost themselves, which is just like, see, I told you this car is a fucking spaceship. I'm not used to all of these fancy things. And, you know, I'm so used to like the basics of basics when it comes to cars that having all of this fancy stuff, I'm like, what do I do with it? You know what I mean? It's really different. It's really weird. I'm not used to it. And then the question that a lot of you have been asking me is, what did I name my car? So when I first got my car, I did not know what I was gonna name her. All of my cars are she's. And usually all my cars will end in an A. So Matilda, Paulina. This one, I almost named her Pamela, because it ended with an A, but then I was like, no, it doesn't fit her, like she's really big and powerful. I need something that has like a meaning. So she's big and she's gray. What do we know that lives in the ocean that is big and gray? Great white shark, right? That's not my car's name. I didn't name her Great White Shark. But if you are a shark freak like myself, I absolutely love sharks. If you know, the scientific name for great white shark is Carcharodon carcharias. So, and I love that name. It's such a cool name. So I decided to take the scientific name of great white shark, take part of it, and name my car that. So my car is big and gray, just like a great white shark. So the name of my car is in fact Carcarious. I know it's really weird, it's really different, it's really unique, but I absolutely love that name. So Carcharodon, Carcarious, and my car's name for short is just Carcarious. Carcharodon Carcarious basically means rough tooth, rough skin, scientific name for a great white shark. And I just thought it was fitting for her because she's very big, she's gray, just like a great white shark. So yeah, that's my car's name, Carcarious. So that was the full car tour of Carcarious. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Another thing is this car is also a V6. I don't know if that matters to any of you, but that is something that is also different for me. My last car was just a little 4-cylinder, so it was really good on gas. This one is a V6. It does have a bigger engine, it does have a little bit more power, and it does go through gas a lot faster than my last car. So this is a V6. Pretty sure I covered all of the basics for you guys. This car is really safe. I feel really comfortable in it. I'm still getting used to driving it. It is still kind of an adjustment for me, but I'll get there. I haven't even had this car for 2 weeks yet, so I'm still getting used to it. I'm still getting to know her. I'm sure there's probably a million other features that I might have forgotten about. That is my car. That is the car tour of Carcarious. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited. I still cannot believe I officially bought a new car. Like, well, new to me. It is a 2015, so it is like 7 years old at this point, but to me, this is a really nice new car to me. Really great experience buying it. It's been great so far. I don't have to worry about, you know, driving somewhere and breaking down, or driving somewhere and a light on my dash coming on, or, you know, just stuff like that. So it's been really nice, really nice. I really like her. Still trying to get used to her. I also have a couple little car decals that I'm gonna put. I have a Michael Myers one, a Chucky one, and I also bought a great white shark decal as well. Since her name is Carcarious, I figured it would be fitting for her to have a little shark decal on the back window. As far as, like, you know, everything else, it's pretty much all set. All my settings are set. Everything is pretty much ready to go. So yeah, that is my full and entire car tour from the outside to the inside to all of the little buttons. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry if this wasn't filmed super well. Like I said, I was just doing it with me and my camera, and the sun is still coming up because it's still relatively early in the morning. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of my new car. Make sure you go down and let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you also have a Nissan Murano, let me know down below. I know a lot of my subscribers are Nissan owners, so I think that's really cool. I'm really proud to be a Nissan owner. Welcome. I had Chevys for the longest time, and now I have a Nissan, which is really cool. If you are new to my channel and this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, thank you for watching. Make sure you go down and hit that red subscribe button. I do upload every 3 to 4 days here. But as the rest of you, I love you, and I will see you very soon in my next video. I'm gonna take her for a little spin and head home and start editing this video. So I will see you guys again soon.